Hey y'all, Nico here. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thanks for joining me. I'm Nico. Today's video is a yoga practice for sadness. The intention of the video is to just try to help combat sadness or anxiety or depression or stress. So we'll be doing some hip opening poses and some chest opening poses just to help you release any emotions you may be holding in your hips or any emotions that may be being held in your chest, and also trying to just open up our heart chakra to activate some love and some compassion. So just start in an easy seated position on your mat, just making sure you're comfortable. Your hands can rest on your knees. And when you're ready, go ahead and close your eyes down or lower your gaze. And let's just begin with some breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. One more. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out the mouth. Then take a moment to bring yourself back to your natural breath. And right now, I would like for you to think about setting an intention for this practice. It could be to have a good day. It could be to let go of any emotions you're holding. Try to find out what you want to get from this practice. Now let's breathe that in. And as you exhale, let go any thoughts of fear or doubt or worry or concern. This time is just for you to take care of yourself, to take care of your mind, to take care of your body, to release any pent-up emotions. And on your next inhale, just bring your body slowly up to a table position on hands and knees. Bringing the knees underneath the hips and the hands underneath the shoulders. We're just going to work into some cat-cow just to warm up the body lightly and to bring some movement into the spine, which can oftentimes be pretty calming. So take an inhale, lift the chin and flip the tailbone upward. Make sure you're pressing down through those fingers and rotate the eyes of the elbows towards the front of the room. Inhale. Exhale, bring the chin down to your chest. Tuck the tailbone under, round the spine, press through those hands. And let's move in and out of these two positions. And as you open your chest, you inhale. And as you close, you exhale. Really being intentional about pairing the movements of your body with your breath. This is going to help ground you and help you to continue to use mindfulness throughout your practice as you pair your breath with your movements. When we move through poses and we match our breath with the movements and we use mindfulness, it helps to keep us grounded and in the present moment. And that can just help you to feel better mentally. Let's do one more round. Bring your spine back to a neutral position. Walk your hands forward a couple inches and lower down to your belly. And then come onto your forearms. Those fingers are still spread wide, pressing into the ground. Tops of the feet are flat. Roll those shoulders down and back and think about pulling your chest through the arms. Again, we're trying to release anything, any tension we may be holding, any tightness in the chest, and open up our heart chakra. Take an inhale, exhale, bring your hands underneath your shoulders as you press back up to a table position. If you happen to have a pillow nearby, you can go ahead and grab your pillow. And I like to use my pillow sometimes in my practice because it's just comforting. We're going to bring our big toes together, our knees out wide, floating our hips back towards our heels for child's pose. And sometimes I just like to tuck my pillow underneath my hips and underneath my body. Again, it just can feel comforting. And you can also use it behind you if sometimes reaching your hips back is a little bit much for your body. We're just melting our body down onto our mat. Trying to let your body release and relax fully in your child's pose. Letting those emotions that may be being stored in your hips to release at this time. And from here, take your hands and just start to walk them over to the right side of your mat, and then melt back down into your child's pose. Maybe your left hand can even come on top of your right hand if that feels okay. Inhale, exhale, melt back down into your child's pose. Take an inhale, exhale, walk the hands back to center, and then let them start to come over to the left side of your mat. Right hand can come on top of left, inhale. Exhale, melt back down into your child's pose. Take an inhale. Exhale, walk the hands back to center. Float your body back up to a table position. You can move your pillow out the way. And from here, we're going to step our right foot up in between our hands. Keeping that left hand planted down on the inside of the right foot, we're going to extend our right arm up towards the sky and over the ear. Now, if you can, try to slightly open that chest up towards the sky. Trying to get that open chest movement here. Inhale. Exhale, bring both hands down on the inside of the right foot, and you can just roll your foot onto its side, coming to this variation of lizard pose. Another hip opener here. You can stay just like this. If you want more, you can come down on your forearms. And another option is to stay up on the hands, but using this right hand pressing into the right knee and opening your chest up towards the sky. You just pick whichever one you like. You do have a couple options here. And always remember that you can come out of the pose if it's a lot for you, just coming down to child's pose. No judgment here. Inhale. Exhale, bring that foot back down flat. Release the right hand back down to the ground. Stepping that right foot back. And we'll do the same thing on the left side. Left foot steps up in between the hands. Plant that right hand down on the inside of the left foot. Let this left arm reach up and over. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower the left hand down to the ground. On the inside of the left foot, roll the left foot onto its side or come down to the forearms while this left foot is onto its side. Or again, you could keep this right hand planted. Left hand presses into that left knee. Gaze comes up towards the sky, chest opens towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, bring that left foot back down flat. Bring a hand on either side of the foot and step that left foot back. And from here, bring those knees close together and we'll float our hips back towards our heels for this variation of child's pose. If you want to grab your pillow, you can, and let your forehead rest on the pillow. You can also come behind your hips. And for this one, we're going to let our arms rest at our sides as we lower our head down. Take one more breath. Inhale. Exhale, float your body back up to table position. And we'll get ready to move into pigeon pose. So a variation for pigeon pose is lying on your back. I'll show you the first version first. So we're in table. We're going to slide our right knee up towards our right hand. That left foot extends over towards the left side and this left leg extends back. Now if you want to modify, come down to your back, cross the right ankle over the left knee. And you can stay here or you can pull your knee in towards your chest. So pick whichever one works best for your body. And if you're in the first version, we're just going to press into our hands and let the chest open, let the heart lift. And after a couple breaths, if you feel comfortable, maybe you can come down to sleeping pigeon, stacking the fists, stacking the hands, bringing that pillow underneath the forehead. You can also use the pillow underneath your hips as well. Take an inhale, exhale, slowly come back up on the hands, roll onto the side of the hip, and come back up to table position. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Slide that left knee up towards the left hand, extend this right leg back. If you want to grab your pillow and bring it underneath your hips, you can. Feels nice. Roll those shoulders back, open the chest, let the chest lift up towards the sky. If you're in your upside down pigeon, you can just switch sides. And if you feel good here, you can lower down to sleeping pigeon. Take an inhale, exhale, coming back up on the hands. But this time when you lower onto your left hip, go ahead and extend your legs out in front. We'll sweep the arms up with an inhale, nice tall straight back. Exhale, lead with the chest, come down to your seated forward bend. Just letting your hands come as far as they can. You don't have to struggle to reach your toes. Just let your hands fall as far as they can. Take one more breath. Inhale. Exhale, slide back up to a neutral spine. And we'll make our way down to our back. So you can just bring your feet flat onto the ground, scoot your hips close to your heels, and roll down to your back. Or however you get there is just fine. Hugging your knees into your chest for a moment. Rocking side to side to massage that lower back. Take an inhale. Exhale, release the knees. Bring the feet flat onto the ground. Let your hands rest at your sides and walk your heels back until they touch your fingertips. From here, make sure that lower back is flat on the ground by tilting the pelvis towards you. If you need to, getting that connection between your lower back and the floor. And we're just going to lift our hips off the ground, making a nice ramp from the knees down towards the shoulders. And if you feel okay here, you can extend the arms overhead. Take a couple breaths. One more inhale. Exhale, roll back down to a flat back. Hug your knees into your chest again. Then release the knees. Let them come up to a 90-degree angle with the knees over the hips. And from here, we'll let both knees fall over to the right side. Left arm can extend straight out to the side. Your gaze can be up towards the ceiling, or you can let it follow that left hand. Again, inhale. Exhale, hug the knees back to center. Let your knees come back up to a 90-degree angle. Inhale. Exhale, let them fall to the left. Right arm extends out to the side. Let your gaze follow. Inhale. Exhale, release back to center. And we'll get ready to move into our final rest. And if you like, take that pillow and bring it underneath the knees as your legs extend towards the edges of your mat, those corners of the mat, and your arms rest at your sides with the palms facing upward. And we'll come back to those calming breaths we used earlier. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And then just take your time right now to bring your attention to your breath. Bring your attention to your inhales and exhales and the movements in your body as you breathe. The belly rising, the chest rising, and the chest and belly releasing. On your next in-breath, take a moment to visualize your favorite place. A place where you feel content and happy and free of worry. That favorite place can be your room, outside in nature, just a space where you feel happy. Visualize being in this space and what is happening around you. Imagine what colors you see, what people are wearing if there are people around. What do you hear? What do you smell? Do you taste anything? What do you feel while you're in your favorite space? Let your body sink deeper into these emotions of happiness and contentment and calm and relaxation. Try to bring into your body the same emotions that you feel when you're in your happy place. Let those emotions fill your body and your heart. On your next inhale, begin to bring some movement back into your body by wiggling your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, you can roll over onto your favorite side using your arm as a pillow. Just taking some time here to reflect on your practice, on those happy emotions you gathered here. And just to tell yourself thank you for practicing self-care, for caring enough to check in with your body and your mind and your heart today. When you're ready, roll up to a comfortable seated position. Taking an inhale, sweeping all those beautiful emotions you made up into your hands, letting them meet. Exhale, float them down to heart center. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me for this yoga practice for sadness. If you enjoyed this video, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Peace and love.